Hey guys, my name is Samantha. Welcome to Top Dog Tips. This is my Chocolate Lab, Sadie. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to train a dog to do nose work. Nose work is basically your dog using their nose to search for something, and it is something that can be really great for dogs. It's mentally stimulating, and a lot of people think that it's important to exercise your dog physically, and it certainly is, but it's also important to exercise their brains. And a lot of owners don't realize the importance of that. No, there's nothing in there right now. So Sadie and I do nose work a lot. Sadie is a very smart dog. She's very intelligent. She is very intelligent, and she needs her brain motivated. I can throw a ball and play fetch with Sadie. I can take her for walks and burn all that physical energy. But if we don't burn some of that mental energy, she will still acts like a crazy dog in the house. So we do nose work with her. We live in Maine, and right now we're enjoying one of the last nice days that we're going to have for a while. It's almost December here. It's getting colder. The snow, the cold weather, when it rains in the summertime, days when we can't spend a lot of time outside are really brutal for Sadie. She's only about 1.5 years old. So when we are pent up inside, we have 9 acres of land. So when we're not inside, Sadie can walk around outside. She can sniff things. She can investigate and use her curiosity and her natural instincts that way. But when we're locked in the house, she doesn't get that opportunity. So that's when I break out the nose work and there's treats in there. That's when I break out the nose work and get her brain going and exhaust her that way. And I know it doesn't seem like you could exhaust your dog by doing a lot of mental stimulation, but you certainly can think about yourself. And when you're in a situation where, like say you're at work or back when you were going to school, things like that, when things are very mentally taxing, you're still exhausted. You could sit in a chair all day but be doing, say your taxes or something like that. It's very mentally draining. So enough of that, and on to the nose work. One of the things I did want to show you, this is one of the toys that I have. You can purchase toys to do nose work with dogs. This one's from Nina Audison. It's a company that's very, very well known for their mentally stimulating dog toys. So this is one of theirs. I've done some reviews on those, and if you jump on our website, topdogtips.com, if you're on YouTube, there'll be a link below this to the write-up. No, thank you. There will be a link to the write-up on our website, and I will link to some of the reviews I've done on these types of toys, so you can find those. But these toys, basically, you can hide treats in them, and then your dog has to work to find the treats. I'm just going to put a couple in here for Sadie. No, you don't get to eat them before I cover them. Okay, go ahead. And your dog manipulates, they scratch, they have to use their nose to find the treats. The only problem with toys like that is that there's always a pattern. It's the same things. You could tell even before I put treats in this, Sadie was scratching at it because she already knows that toy. She knows how to manipulate it. When you use boxes or containers, the containers that work really well are dairy containers, those yogurt containers, cottage cheese containers, sour cream containers. Those work really, really well for this activity. You need something that you can poke some holes in. So the disposable Tupperware is great. You don't want to use anything that you're going to want to reuse in the future. So you use something. I have a little array of boxes here. When you start out with your dog, you only want to start with a few, and then as you go on and they get better at nose work, you can use more. And what you want to do at first, basically, you set up your boxes, and you don't want to put them all right on top of each other, but you set them up. Oh, Sadie, I left those treats on the ground. That was foolish of me. You want to set them up so that they're in close proximity and they're all face down. But they have, like this box right here, I'll just show you. They have an opening underneath. So what you want to do is, if your dog is command trained, which Sadie is, you make them sit away from the boxes or distract them with something else. She's distracted with this right now. And then you can hide a treat. If your dog isn't command trained, you might need to tie them off somewhere or like leave them in the house and set up outside, leave them outside and set up inside. So you don't want them to be able to tell where you've put the treat. So you want to, like, for example, I'll take a couple. I have a couple of treats in my hand, and I'm going to show Sadie that I've got those treats. So she knows they're in my hand. Sit. Good girl, you stay. And you're going to touch every, no, sit, stay. You're going to touch every box, put your hands in them so that she thinks that you might sit, stay, Sadie. See, she's looking at that box, sit. I say she's command trained, not very well today. Sadie Lou, Sadie, sit, sit, good girl. So you're touching every box. I actually still have the treats in my hand, but Sadie doesn't realize that. Stay, stay, sit down. So she's not sure which box that these are under. Stay. Odds are, Sadie, sit, stay there. Odds are your dog's gonna go to the last box that you touch. So I'm gonna leave the treats under this box right here. Sadie's gonna look at it, and I'm gonna go touch the other boxes, and I'm gonna put my hands under them. I'm gonna pick them up so she thinks that I could be leaving the treats under there. And then you're going to let your dog go and investigate. I have no treats. Go find them. Where are the treats? Where are they, Sadie Lou? Where are the treats? Where are they? Are they under there? No treats in that one. Where are the treats? So in the beginning, you might have to help your dog sniff around. She already found them. So again, Sadie knows about nose work, so it's a little bit easier for her. Once your dog gets the hang of it, you shouldn't need to lead them around anymore. They should get the point of the game, and they're gonna go. Right now, Sadie would go and knock over all the boxes to try and find them. As they progress along, they're not going to be knocking boxes over. As you can see, I think maybe this one you can see the best. I've poked holes in these boxes. So once your dog progresses, they're just going to be able to sniff the box and tell, is there something in there or not, and they're going to walk away. So you can, once they get the hang of it and they go around on their own and they are sniffing boxes and finding the treat right off, you can add more boxes. You can increase the difficulty by spreading the boxes out or hiding the boxes. You can do, like, in your yard, maybe I'd stick one behind that tree over there, or put one, over on the other side of the yard so that they're still visible and your dog can see them, but they have to look around and kind of cover more area, and you can make it more difficult. In the beginning, I'm using these just regular biscuit treats. Sadie is a typical lab, and she's motivated by any kind of food. If your dog's not very motivated in the beginning, you can use cooked meat. If you cook like a chicken breast, you can cut it into cubes and use that. Something that has a big odor, that's gonna have a strong odor and really reel your dog in to wanna find it. Again, Sadie will eat anything, so I use these little biscuit treats, but that's good. So once you start off, like I said, start with a few, 3 or 4 boxes, work your way up. Eventually you might have 10 or 15 boxes, but you're only leaving a treat under 1 box. If your dog doesn't get it in the beginning, you can put a treat under every box and teach them to kind of knock those boxes over to get the treat, but only do that a couple of times. Then limit it and only do the 1 box so that they know that the point of it is that they need to search for that 1 box with the treats. If you guys have any questions about nose work or mentally stimulating your dog, please reach out. You can find us on social media, like us, Top Dog Tips on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Sadie Lou. You can find us on our website, topdogtips.com. Send me an email. My contact information's on there. Of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll see all my how-to videos, reviews, recipes, things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you back next time. Thanks for watching.